Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be wrapping up my huge KKW perfume haul that I had done the other day, and I'm going to be talking about the 6 Hearts fragrances from KKW. So I had a few people ask, why did I decide to buy all of these perfumes from KKW when I'm trying to be very picky about what I bring into my collection? The answer is because I didn't purchase them for myself to keep. I bought them all because I was curious about them, I wanted to smell them, and I wanted to review all of them for you guys. So yeah, I'm not planning to keep all of the KKW perfumes. Like I mentioned in previous videos, there's 1 or 2 that kind of really piqued my interest and that I do like. Most of them I probably will not be holding on to for myself, but today's video is going to wrap up that huge haul. So today I'm going to be reviewing the 6 Hearts fragrances from KKW. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we talk mostly about perfume. So if that is your thing, make sure to head on down and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start out with the Rose Gold Heart. And as you can see, it is a complete mirror shine finish. So I'm not going to aim it directly at the camera because that's a little bit awkward. But yeah, this is one of my favorite types of metals. I absolutely love rose gold, and these packages are so cute. So if you really liked the scent that's in the bottle, it would make a beautiful little addition to your perfume tray. So this is the rose gold one, and this has notes of pear, pink pepper, bergamot, rose, peony. I'm not sure how to pronounce the next one. Is it Tigets? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that flower is. There's musk, moss, and benzoin. And this one, you guys, is actually my least favorite out of the hearts, so I thought I would share this one first. I do find this one to have something a little bit cutting in it. Like there's something in here that I find a little bit sharp, and I just don't really care for it. It's got like a bit of a sharpness and a little bit of a bitterness to it, and I'm not sure if that is because of the pink pepper or that flower that I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna have to put some info on the screen for you guys because... Hi guys, so I'm just interrupting myself to tell you guys that yes, I have figured it out, and I think it is that odd flower, and it's actually marigold. So I'm not a huge fan of marigold. I think that's what's in here that's kind of bothering me a little bit. So I think that's that weird note that I don't like in this perfume. I don't know, I was hoping this would be really likable because I do really like the packaging of this one, but I don't even really like this one enough to spray it on my skin, to be honest. It's what they describe as a rose, floral, fresh, sweet fragrance, but I don't really get that at all. I definitely get a little bit of a kind of a spicy, earthy scent. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I'm just not a huge fan of this one. So yeah, I think that some people out there might really like it, but I'm not going to speak too much about this one because I don't know how long it lasts or anything like that. I just don't care for it enough to really even try it on my skin. So that is the rose gold one. Super cute, but not in love with the scent. Okay, so the next one is this Gold Heart. I like this one quite a lot better. This one is what I would describe as a beachy, tropical, more suntanny fragrance. So where I told you that Body 2, which I reviewed yesterday, was a coconutty, musky, vanilla type of a scent, this one is a little bit more of that actual like sunscreeny type of fragrance. And I actually don't mind this. I don't think I'm going to be keeping it for my collection because, as you guys know, I don't wear a lot of sunscreeny fragrances. They're just not my kind of vibe. If I'm gonna be wearing a sunscreen scent, I'm probably just literally at the beach wearing sunscreen, and for me, I don't really want to smell that way unless I'm actually at the beach. And yeah, so it's just kind of redundant. Like there's no point in me having a sunscreeny perfume because I just would never enjoy wearing it. So the notes that you have in this one are coconut nectar, white currant, and lemon. In the middle there's honeysuckle, tiara flower, and orange blossom, and in the base there's amberwood, musk, and vanilla bean. So what I get from this one mostly is definitely the coconut milk and the tiara flowers. So this definitely is one of those beachy sunscreeny scents, and it reminds me a lot of Guerlain's Terracotta La Parfum, which was also a tiara flower and coconut type of fragrance. This one also has quite a bit of amberwood, so it's got a little bit of a depth to it. It's not like a super light fragrance. It does have a bit of a warmth to it. The smell is really appropriate for the color of the bottle because it does smell kind of golden and warm and beachy. If you like sunscreeny, tropical type of scents, ones that smell a lot like sunscreen, you will definitely like this one. I did want to show you what it looks like without the lid on it, so that's how it looks like when you take the cap. It's pretty cute, and on the back it does say KKW. So yeah, they're pretty cute. What I like about these hearts is you can actually also stand them up. You don't have to have them lying flat. And yeah, so they do make pretty cute decor. So that one is the Gold Heart. This one would be my favorite heart of all of the metallic hearts. Next, we have the Silver Heart, and this one is really interesting. It's really unique. It's definitely not something I expected from celebrity type of fragrance. This one has notes of metallic notes, ozonic notes, pear blossom, rose water, tuberose, jasmine sambac, hazel blossom, suede, moss, musk, and birch. So this one actually smells quite airy and ozonic and metallic and light. It's almost like a fresh, fruity floral, but then it has this really interesting spin because of those metallic notes and those ozonic notes. It's hard to describe, but it's just a very unique, airy, light perfume. And this is one that you could definitely wear for a grab and go, easy to grab and reach for everyday kind of scent. It's not really overpowering or in your face. I haven't tried this one on my skin yet. This is just a first impression smelling off of the bottle. To be honest, I probably wouldn't buy this for myself. It doesn't smell bad by any means, but I don't think it's really my type of perfume. People are saying on Fragrantica that this one has moderate longevity. Actually, that's what they're saying for all of them, is that they have moderate longevity. So personally, I don't really love this one and I won't be keeping it, but if you like those kind of airy, fresh fragrances that have a bit of a unique twist on them and you want something that smells different from a lot of other ones out there, then this one might be a good one to check out. Okay, so now let's talk about these little kind of emoji hearts, which is I think what everybody is most interested in. These are the ones that you always see online in people's videos, and whenever I see people talk about these ones, I'm always so enticed. And just so you guys know, we cannot get these up here in Canada. Like, there's no store where you can actually go and smell them, to the best of my knowledge. You have to get them from the United States. You have to either go down to an Ulta. We can't order from Ulta up here in Canada. So I did order these directly from KKW Beauty. But this one is the BFF Heart. I actually kind of like this packaging. It is very young and kind of quirky, but I kind of like it. Also, if you look up close and personal, there is like a rubberized coating on the outside. It's like a smooth kind of rubbery coating almost, and I actually really like it. It feels really nice. So this one is a fruity gourmand fragrance, and this one is arguably the youngest smelling out of all the hearts. This one is my least favorite, only because it does smell so young. This one I think is perfect for the younger girls, the teenage crowds. So in the top you have wild berry, star apple, and red currant. In the mid you have pear blossom, pink rose, and jasmine sambac. And in the base you have marshmallow, vanilla, musk, and cedar. And this one, what I mostly get is just a very sweet, young smelling fruity fragrance. This one definitely smells the most like a true celebrity scent. There's nothing wrong with it. It has pretty good longevity and actually pretty good projection as well. This one is also an eau de toilette. So all of the hearts are eau de toilettes, and for being eau de toilettes, they do have quite a bit of substance to them. They don't smell really light or airy or like they're going to disappear in an hour. And this one I think would be a hot seller among a lot of people because of that marshmallow note. So it does have that sweet, flirty marshmallow touch to it. This one for me is just a little bit too young. I don't think I'm gonna wear it. It does smell really young to me, and it does smell a lot like a celebrity perfume. So yeah, this one is not going to be staying in my collection, but it's super cute. And I think that if you were a younger person and you and your best friend wanted to like exchange gifts or something like that, it would be like a cute gift idea. So now we come to the BAE Heart. Now I have to say, you guys, I cannot stand the term BAE. I don't know why. Let me know if you understand or if you feel the same as me. I don't know if it's like my generation, but for some reason I cannot stand the term BAE as like a term of endearment. It just, I don't know, it bothers me. If my boyfriend ever referred to me as BAE, I would tell him he was forgetting a letter. So okay, with that out of the way, this is the BAE Heart. And that said, this is actually, I think, my favorite, if not one of my favorite scents from all the Hearts collection. So in the top you have kiwi, mandarin orange, and bergamot. In the mid you have coconut nectar, gardenia, and jasmine sambac. And in the base you have vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So when you look on Fragrantica, it says that the coconut is one of the more prominent notes. To be honest, you guys, I don't smell a ton of coconut. I get a lot more of a fruity vanilla perfume. This one is like the most fun to me, the most flirty. This one is not quite as young. It's a little bit, teeny tiny bit more mature, I think. Like if BFF was for a 14, 15-year-old, this one could be like for the 16, 17-year-old. It's a teeny tiny bit more mature, I think. Obviously, I'm not in my teens and I would wear this. I think it's fun. I think it's flirty. I find it to be just like an enjoyable, fun, flirty kind of a vanilla scent. Kind of similar to the Chloe Sapphire. They both give me similar vibes. This one is definitely a little bit younger than the Chloe Sapphire. So that is BAE. I cannot speak to the longevity of this one yet because today is my first day actually wearing it. If I decide to keep this one permanently, I will come back and tell you guys how the longevity is and also like how I enjoy wearing it. But I kind of was hoping to find at least one heart that I liked and keep in my collection. So it's between this one and Wifey. And finally we have Wifey. So you guys, I can't lie, I'm a little bit biased about this one because I think the name is actually cute and I like the bottle. So I was really hoping, like I said, to like at least one of the hearts and keep it in my collection. And this would be the one that I think would be the most mature and appropriate for me. And also I really like the note profile of this one. So this one has in the top yuzu, violet leaves, and pomelo. In the middle it has mimosa, dewdrop, magnolia, and freesia. And in the base it has caramel, whipped cream, and musk. And what I really get from this, you guys, is a little bit of a kind of a green, interesting, fresh fragrance, but there's a heavy dose of caramel and whipped cream. So this one definitely does smell the most mature. This one isn't like that fruity gourmand. This is more of a floral, kind of a fresh gourmand, which is really interesting. And I actually quite like this. It's one of those like cozy, inviting, close to the skin scents. This would be just a really cuddly, easy grab and go for the evening. It kind of falls in the same category for me as like Ariana Grande REM. The reasons I would wear REM are the same as the reasons I would wear this one. So that would be like cozying up on the couch, Netflix and chill, intimate occasions, not for a date, not for going out for the day or anything like that. It's not a strong fragrance. It's just delectable and like good enough to eat sort of. And yeah, I also have this one on my skin. I really like it. I really like it actually. I think I like this one better than the BAE because the BAE perfume is very young. The BAE perfume is again like teetering on that celebrity fragrance type of vibe where it's like a true fruity gourmandy fragrance, where this one is just a little bit more mature. So yeah, I really like this one. I think that especially now that I have it on my skin, this is the first time I've actually had it on my skin, and I like it even more on my skin than I did at first spray. First spray is really interesting because you get like some kind of interesting notes in there. You get like some green notes and you get mimosa and you get some floral notes, and it smells a little bit more mature and complex when you first spray it. But then shortly after that, you really get that whipped cream and that musky caramel smell, and it's just really delicious and yummy. So you guys can tell what kind of notes I like. Apparently I really like whipped cream. I like this one. I think this is the perfect fragrance to call wifey. It definitely smells like what I would envision a man would like his wife to smell like, just really sweet and irresistible kind of. So yeah, I like this one. Again, it'll be interesting to see how the longevity is. I'm not sure how long this will last. This is my first time actually wearing it on my skin, but I really like the scent and I think the bottle's cute. So I think I found my heart that I will be keeping in my collection for sure. So that is Wifey. Okay, so let's quickly recap again. So the rose gold heart, I don't really care for. I find this one a little bit cutting and sharp. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got that rose and that pink pepper and the moss. It's just kind of like a bit of a, I don't know, it's just like kind of a spicy, almost earthy rose, and I just don't really care for it. So that one is a hard no. That one I didn't even like right from the get-go. The gold heart is your beachy, sunscreeny type of scent, and if you like those, you'll really like it. I don't, so I will not be keeping that one, but it does smell really nice. The silver heart is your like metallic, ozonic, airy, light, pear blossom type of fragrance, and it's not really my vibe, but I think a lot of people out there would really like it. When it comes to the little colored hearts, the BFF is definitely your youngest one. That is truly your like fruity, sweet, younger girl smelling, really fun fragrance. A little bit too young smelling for me, a little bit too like celebrity smelling for me, so I will not be keeping that one. The BAE is kind of a fun, gourmand, flirty, vanilla and coconut, and I like it. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be keeping it though. And then the Wifey is the slightly more mature caramel, whipped cream, cozy, cuddling type of perfume, and I do really like that one. So the one that I'm going to be keeping for sure out of this batch is the Wifey, and probably maybe the BAE, but not 100%. I think I have other gourmands in my collection that I like a lot more than this. It's just when you first get a whole bunch of new perfumes, it's easy to kind of be excited about them, you know, but then after a week or two, you kind of realize like, okay, I probably didn't need that one, or maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. But I will come back and update you guys on these in the future, the ones I decide to keep. And that is it for the Hearts collection today. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these perfumes. If you haven't already, I would love if you would head on over and connect with me also on Instagram. I do my very best to answer people's messages, and I've been having a lot of fun getting to know a lot of people over there. So hopefully I will see you there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.